Remember this one time she called me a monkey.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
Everything I thought we had. Looking back, that shit was sad. Fuck it, I don't need no dad. Whoa, 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 wait. Huh. And I'm in Italy, feel like soprano. DB wanna play with my heart like piano.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been laying down all day thinking about life. At the time of this recording, I'm finally on spring break. But all the bros, they either in PCB or somewhere else in the country, and I'm still in my crib. It just occurred to me that sometimes I be forgetting I'm African. I don't mean that to be discrediting my people like that. I'm just saying sometimes I do try to forget that I am, because it be a struggle. And the crazy thing is, it don't even be my fault. Like for school, for example, right? I remember when I was in elementary, 5th grade to be exact. There was this girl who had beef with me, and I could just never understand why. I barely spoke to her, never was really around her, but she's always hated me. And I remember this one time she called me a monkey.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
Basically referred to me as one for the rest of the year. I was on some little nigga shit, talking about some if she don't stop, I was gonna report to my mama. You know what she did? She laughed in my face. Even if it wasn't her, it'd also be my fellow peers in the classroom. We could be learning about slavery and shit. This white kid gonna lean over and whisper, "I'm so sorry you had to go through that." In my head, I'm thinking like, I should have told that to my ancestors. Or we could even be watching a nature documentary on Africa, and everyone be looking at me like this is my natural habitat. They were asking me how to make spears. Do I got goats in my crib? Why am I so black? And I went and told my mom about this, and her response was, "The same thing happened to your brother. You'll be fine, eh?" And that right there, African parenting. They don't give a rat's ass about nothing but church and school. Now, I love God. You know, he's helped me through a lot of things. When they come to church in the African household, oh my God. That's when them thoughts start to creep up a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. The long-ass services, then they try to get you to contribute by reading scripture or playing instruments. And even after we get done with the long service, now niggas wanna go grocery shopping. Yo, I'd be up and about at 7 in the morning, all the way down to like 8 o'clock at night. You be sweating in your church clothes, and for all my Africans, you know exactly the clothes I'm talking about. It got to the point where I just went straight shirt and jeans. Nowadays, I pack slides and an extra pair of pants just in case. Cause I just couldn't handle it. Burning up in them shits, bro. They not for the weak. And when it comes to my grades, I've never had anything lower than a C+ my report card in all my years of school. I know, I'm a really smart guy. I just have dumb moments sometimes. But it's okay. And, you know, at a young age, they tell you like you only got 2 options, a doctor or a lawyer. And as you grow, end up realizing you don't want to become none of that shit. That's just too much school to want to go and do that, bro. Shout out to all the doctors and shit, but nah, you can't trust me with that type. Let me move on. They just be too strict. Like I'm slow or something. Like my curfew used to be like 4:30. That's basically when I get home from school. And I ain't get a phone till I was like 15. And the phone was an Android. And how they gave it to me was trying to raise money for our soccer team. They had pulled up to my car wash fundraiser. They rolled down the window. They hand me the phone. I'm like, oh shit. And I look at the label. It's a Samsung A13. I'm like, bro, how am I gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, thank you. Could have got me a... At this point, it was a just take what I can get. So after they gave it to me, I was like, cool, I'm gonna ride with it. When it come to women, I still got it, okay? I'm gonna just keep it a buck. With my friends and shit, right? I be having to prep them. You know, like, you gotta talk to them like this. You gotta, you know, don't act black. Like, no, that sounds bad. Like, I mean, fuck. Don't act like a kid and not a nigga. You know what I'm saying? The long-ass interrogation that they're gonna have on the first meet, I be feeling so bad. Like, I don't know. They just be asking shit that we don't even be thinking about for real. But once they meet them on the first meet, you know, they end up loving them. And they asking them, you know, when are they coming back? You know, we miss them and shit. They only met them one time, but now they love them and shit. They might even love my friends more than they love me. And you got the nicknames. Oh boy. You wouldn't believe how many nicknames I've gotten in the last 5 years of my existence. Cause at this point, niggas just be creating shit that I've never heard in my life, bro. Or they just be pulling out shit from the media and then just saying it's me cause it's black. I've had a lot of them. The first one was YNWB Slime. Now, this was 6th grade, okay? I was living in New Mexico. I just moved there. From what I can tell, they've never seen black people in their life until I got there. So once they seen a black person, they had to find a black person who was trending at the time to like, you know, be like, oh, that's him. We don't know your name, so we just gonna call you this. And, you know, I couldn't really do nothing about it because, like, I'm in a new territory and they don't even, yeah. Next one was Michael Blackson. Now, this one was a little disrespectful, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. Because I'm black, but I'm not that black, okay? Like, I have some light on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not all the way like look at Michael Blackson. Like, look, this is black as shit. Like, oh my God, how do you, like, I know the sun don't even. I was like, okay, you know, he's a great actor, you know, funny guy and shit. I was like, okay, smooth. The dude on Black Panther, the other guy off Black Panther, Black Panther himself, yeah, you know. And then Sheck West, which I kind of like that one because he's like 6'5". I'm like 6'5" too. I'm gonna say it again. I'm like 6'5" and shit. So yeah, Mo Bamba. I don't know why. I don't even hoop for real, so I don't even know why they call me that. And then currently associated with my nickname is Bobo. I don't know. Like, all I did was walk in one classroom, bro. And of course, it was a white kid. Oh, hey, shout out Ryan, bro. I fought with him. He was like, hey, that's Bobo. And then niggas just started riding with it. And it was like, I couldn't do nothing about it. I knew I was black. They thought I was some type of D1 hooper or some shit. I barely started hooping like last year, bro. So yeah, that's been my nickname ever since I got here, bro. Georgia, they just see a black kid and they just start handing out nicknames and shit. So yeah, that's kind of really the struggle for real, you know. Freedom, racism, more racism. Shit, I made it this far. School about to be over with, so won't gotta worry about this for too much long. Oh, even with the police, actually, let me not get into police. Let me chill on that. I'm really careful when it comes to police, you know. I walk with my hands out of my pockets, you know. My hoodie down, long socks, because, you know, if you wear short socks and they might try to look for an ankle monitor, you know what I'm saying? You gotta cover that shit up. So, yeah. I'm gonna go eat some fufu now. So y'all boys enjoy y'all break, you know, relax and stay out of trouble. Yep.
The food's ready.
She keep calling clueless, I got decline. Trust on leak if I want killing with designer. Hard out the car, her flip, man, they keep their eyes up. I can't tell it cause I ride oils to disguise the blowing carpet, man, shit like Bloody Mary.